Hey girl, what's up? I know, it's 1 a.m., so what are we doing? Oh yeah, let's totally go to that place. I love that place. Wait a minute. What is that?
It's the Frankie Russo show. What's going on here?
There's like a light in the sky, or a bird, or something. Oh no, oh my god, it's getting closer. Oh my god, it's gonna hit me! Ah! It's an angel. Really? Oh my god, it's Frankie Russo. Yep, it's Frankie. I know, I thought he was a janitor at the local boxing gym too.
I guess you're half right. What's up, girl? Oh no! I did it again! I messed up my coordinate system!
Hey guys, it's the Frankie Russo Show, and here's Frankie.
How you doing out there? How you doing? Welcome to RussoNation.tv, home of America's Team.today. And guess what? This is yours truly, Frankie Russo! Woo! Got a great show for you tonight, great show. That's what I'm talking about. What's the weather been like? Like 40 out, man? With all that snow, it's all gone? Woo! I'm telling you, man, where did it all go? Special shout out, Jill Morgan Rodriguez, my producer's daughter. She claims to be a big fan of the Frankie Russo show. You know what I'm talking about? Woo! I'm telling you, 800-848-9222. America's CEO, Donald J. Trump, doesn't only take on the candidates, he takes on the media too. That's what I'm talking about. 800-848-9222. You know, the dude just raised about $6 million like in an hour. You know, that's what we need. We need a CEO, America's CEO, Donald Trump, to take over and make this happen and represent and negotiate on behalf of the American citizens.
Welcome.
And things will happen.
Welcome to the boardroom.
That's what I'm talking about. DT, baby, 800-848-9222. Social media, Twitter and Facebook. Send me a shout out or a message or whatever. What you thinking? Live. I'll shout it out live. Live internet stream. Facebook.com/Frankie Russo Show. I'm telling you, you got to check it out. We're looking good over here. There's got to be a lot of ladies. Frankie Russo's looking really good in that screen. There's got to be a lot of ladies checking it out. Frankie Russo TV YouTube channel. You got to tell all your friends. I got a lot over there. You got to check that out too. And a new Frankie Russo initiative. I'm not stopping. Help America's team. Help the men and women, United States Armed Forces. We're going to do this. Crowdfunding. Facebook.com/Frankie Russo Show. Our funding goal is $50,000. We're gonna rent the rooms. We're gonna buy the handheld biofeedback devices. We're gonna make it happen. We're gonna help the men and women of the United States Armed Forces with the post-traumatic stress disorder. You heard John Lawson, the Marine, about last week or the week before. 22 suicides a day. Come on, man. We got to help these people. 800-848-9222. You better click on Facebook.com/Frankie Russo Show and go to the crowdfunding. We got to make this happen. And I had my prep show today. You know, it was really cool. We went over a lot with my producer. We went over a lot of articles, some interesting stuff. And I stumbled onto this thing by the New York Post. I'm going to read a few articles. This is the editorial, and then we're going to take some calls. With most sanctions, this is the New York Post editorial. With most sanctions against Iran now lifted, China has come roaring out of the gate, signing a decade-long trade deal with Tehran worth $600 billion. That cash, according to Kerry, will end up in the hands of the IRGC, the Iranian Revolutionary Guard Corps, and other entities, according to our distinguished Secretary of State. Of course, China's been thumbing its nose at those international sanctions for years, pumping billions into Iran. Now Europe is right behind, eagerly offering billions more for Iran's business. Bet the Europeans will now join in, turning a blind eye to Iran's sponsorship of terrorism. And Tehran gets to slap Washington too. According to this editorial, Khomeini just hailed a Revolutionary Guard unit for its brave action in humiliating U.S. sailors in flagrant violation of international law. Khomeini said it was a divine will that sent the Americans straying into our territorial waters, only to be promptly captured with their hands behind their heads. Wow. I tell you, that incident ended with Kerry publicly thanking Tehran for returning its latest hostages, hailing it a triumph of diplomacy. Really? Really now? On the other hand, it's also hinted time and again that this new relationship, according to the Obama administration, might help calm Iran down. Really now? The hardliners in Iran recently denied hundreds of less hardliners the chance to run for parliament. Why am I not shocked? Remember 2009 when they had that presidential election? And then the IRGC and the Quds Force, the Iranian Quds Force, holding the people down, and they did the coup d'etat. And what did Obama do? Oh, it's Arab Spring. Right. Barry Soetoro, yeah. And so Obama's big foreign policy legacy is a regime that still revels in its America bashing and is cashing in hundreds of billions of dollars to bolster its global terrorist surrogates and solidify its rule at America. Wow. And he's not a Muslim from Indonesia, Barry Soetoro. Really now? 800-848-9222. And yeah, a little sidebar. His sidekick, Hillary Clinton. It's come out that the Obama administration has confirmed for the first time Friday that Hillary Clinton's home server closely guarded government secrets censoring 22 emails that contain material requiring one of the highest levels of classification. I'm telling you, that laugh can't do her justice, son. The revelation comes 3 days before Clinton competes in Iowa. Could you imagine Hillary Clinton's got the audacity, you know, the audacity of hope, Obama? She has the audacity to run for president of the United States. 800-848-9222. And one more thing. Remember Fast and Furious? Do you remember that? Huh? Blast from the past, baby. Teens Bombers' disastrous gun-running operation set out to track straw purchase gun buyers and link them to major drug and weapons cartels south of the border. They let the illegal weapons walk as planned, but soon lost track of 1,400 of them, according to the Post editorial. Then the guns began showing up at crime scenes, like the 2010 murder of Brian Terry, a U.S. Border Patrol agent. Well, guess what? Why am I not shocked? The authorities who recaptured El Chapo found at least one Fast and Furious weapon in his arsenal. Go figure. You know what I mean? And he only has one thing to say. You know what I'm saying?
Happy New Year.
We got to take care of the Muslims, he says, as they scream Allah Akbar, and he's giving weapons to all the freaking enemies and adversaries of America.
Mele Kaliki Maka. Happy New Year.
Yeah. 800-848-9222. This is the Frankie Russo Show. What do you got to say about all this? You got the gumption to call Frankie Russo up tonight? We got a baby. We got an anchor baby running for president. We got a Canadian natural-born citizen running for president. And we got a woman who's got a server in a basement hanging out with sex slaves. What do you think? Yeah, let's go. Let's go to DT and we'll take some calls.
I'm Donald Trump, candidate for president, and I approve this message. All talk and no action politicians have let us down, and America is in deep trouble. But I'm going to change that. First, I'm self-funding my campaign. I'm not taking special interest money, and I've called on other candidates to disavow their super PACs, but none of them have done it, which means they'll be puppets for lobbyists, donors, and special interests. I'll negotiate new trade deals, and those deals, along with my plans to cut taxes for the middle class and businesses, will bring American jobs back right here where they belong. I'll rebuild our military and make it so strong that no one will ever mess with us. We'll stop illegal immigration, and yes, we will build a wall, and Mexico will pay for it. I'm the only candidate running who can't be bought. I'll do what the politicians won't. I'll produce. We will make America great again.
That's what I'm talking about. We're going to pump.
Listen up.
We're pumping the Trump tonight.
Welcome to the boardroom.
He takes on all comers, baby. All comers. He raises $5 million, $6 million in an hour. Who does that? Let's go to Chris in Jersey. Chris in Jersey.
Hey, Frankie.
What's up, Chris?
These Democrats here, right? it's really, you don't really need anything. All you got to do is listen to them.
Feel the burn, baby.
They're giving you all the material you need. They morphed into it like this ignorant and the stoned, right? Well, this past week, right? Now, this was yesterday.
Right?
This Bernie Sanders, he's talking, almost probably, it's called Roosevelt High School in Des Moines. He's lowered himself. This man has lowered himself to talk to high school students that can't even vote. I mean, how bad is that?
That's what he's doing now? Hey, he's the Sandinista, right?
Yeah. How low can you get?
He's doing the 90% tax rate, no?
He's talking to these kids.
Forget about it. Is he really? Seriously?
I'm not kidding you. It was on the 28th. It was yesterday. He's talking to kids that can't even vote. I mean, what's next? A maternity ward? This guy, and this is the better of what's going on in the Clinton deal.
Oh, my God.
In the Democratic Party. And then how low can the Clintons go, right? We got to do the limbo here, right? They have billions of dollars in their financial group and everything, right?
Right.
What do? They couldn't care less. These people are sick. They're trotting out their pregnant daughter on a bicycle ride this past week, right? $3,000 to ride a bike around with her. Nobody showed up.
Get out of here.
I'm not kidding you. We're gonna look it up.
$3,000 to drive around the bicycle with her? Did the people actually buy? Did people actually take it?
No, they didn't show up. I mean,
you can't make this stuff up. This is crazy.
But what I'm saying is, you're selling your family. That's how sick these people are.
Hey, listen, they got sex slaves in the basement with the server. What do you expect?
Oh, but I mean, they're morally sick. They're greedy.
Oh, absolutely. Hey, listen, we talked about this. They gave away 20% of the American uranium, right? With Uranium One, Clinton got 2 point something a million from the Russian energy agency, and Hillary Clinton sat on the U.S. Foreign Investment Committee and said, okay.
Well,
right?
Why do you think they are so scared of Donald Trump? He is not one side or the other. They're both in cahoots.
Donald Trump, baby. Hey, somebody just sent me a note. My producer saying that they're pulling Bernie around in a wagon. Is that true?
What do you mean in a wagon?
And he says,
de Blasio, he'd be against it.
Then they're saying that they should tell him to talk to the dogs. Talk to the dogs next. That's what they're saying over here. I don't know.
But it's funny. They're all over Trump on both sides.
They can't handle the truth.
Yeah, but you got a guy who I kind of respect. Okay?
Yo, did you hear about Fox? Did you hear about Fox News? I hate to say this. Did you hear about Fox News?
Rats. They're rats, but
but did you hear about what's going on with Rubio and Fox News?
No.
This is between me and you. This is what I heard. Mm-hmm. Between me and you. It's Breitbart reported on it. The press secretary, the national press secretary for Rubio, the anchor baby.
Yeah.
He's the son of a vice president of Fox News.
They're all in cahoots.
Is that unbelievable?
Savage was on this.
Is that unbelievable? I got a call from Fox News. They wanted to put me on the air December 18th before Christmas. I had gotten a new phone. I didn't get back to them in 2 hours, unfortunately, and I missed a spot to get on the air with them. They're a great network, but I don't know what the hell's going on over there.
You're missing nothing. You're better than them.
I just don't understand what's going on over there. I would love to be on Fox News and talk and join the debate.
Michael, I'll tell you what's going on over there. Michael Savage was on this past week. 20% of Fox News is owned by Prince Alaweed.
Are you serious? Prince Alaweed is the dude that gave the $10 million check to Giuliani, and our distinguished mayor threw it in his face.
Now you got it. This is what's going on.
After they dropped the buildings over here in New York City and killed thousands of Americans. Yep. Hey, Chris, man, thank you for the call, brother.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Thank you, man. God bless you. Thank you for the call.
All right. Oh, and another
I gotta go. I gotta move.
One second. The Vegas odds.
Go ahead.
They took Trump and Hillary off the board.
Trump's off the board? Why?
Because he's going to win.
That's what I'm talking about. With God's grace, with the grace of God. 800. Thank you for the call, Chris. God bless you. Thank you. Great call. 800-848-9222. I'm gonna go to. Let's go to John in Staten Island. What's poppin', John? I just want to get some new. I want to get some new people on. John from Staten Island. What's poppin', John?
How you doing, Frank?
How you doing, my brother?
All right. Listen, I like Trump. I really do. I like his original message when he came on. I want to build a wall and make Mexico pay for it.
Right.
But the only thing, he's going to have to eventually answer a question.
What do you mean? He's been with the 6 debates.
Yeah, yes, but he's going to eventually have to answer the question how he got out of Vietnam. He answered it once. He got a deferment, something about his foot. I mean, come on. I like him. I'm voting for him.
Hey, listen.
But he's not the champion of veterans.
My brother, nobody's perfect. I don't know what happened. I'm not going to lie. Hey, I don't know everybody has a background. Everybody has a history, right? But right now, but wait. I mean, okay, it's fair. You could. I mean, that's fair game. I'm not saying that people can't raise those issues. Absolutely. But I'm looking at the here and now. I'm not looking at 20, 30 years ago.
I'm not either. I'm not either.
Yeah, John, but John, let me just respond to that because I think I should because I am a Trump supporter, and I do respect what you're bringing up. I mean, it is part of it's part of the background of Donald Trump, and I don't know all the facts there, but all I know is one thing: right now, in the here and the now, he's the guy we want.
Yes, I agree.
There's no getting around it. I mean, you could say what he did 20 years ago. He was banging all the chicks, whatever. He had 3 wives, whatever he was doing. I mean, today, now, whatever he did, I mean, guaranteed he'll admit it. I mean, that's how he's that kind of guy, you know? And we need him. If we don't get him now, good luck with the anchor baby. Good luck with the Canadian natural-born citizen. Good luck with Christie taking a selfie with Obama. We got Jeb Bush wants to make America Mexico. I mean, we got all these people that want to be president. They never did anything in their lives except.
I understand
right?
all that. I know one thing. If I was a Vietnam vet, I'd have mixed feelings. Frankie, in addition to that, he cannot insult his way to the presidency. You know, when I watched the debate last night, it was a breath of fresh air because I got kind of a perspective of what these other guys stand for.
My brother, do you understand?
Not for nothing, Frank. I'm sorry. I like Trump. I'm voting for him if I can get there, if he can get there. But Rubio is going to be the president. Thanks, Frank.
All right. Well, I don't agree with you, John. Thank you for the call. You know, Rubio, and I said it, Donald Trump is fighting more than just the moderators at this debate. Donald Trump is fighting the network. The network is behind open borders. The biggest lobbying group in this country promoting open borders. And the CEO of the company is a co-chair of this group, and the lobbyists and the big guy is the Marco Rubio and the what was that, the Team 13, the Gang of 13 with Charles Schumer. That's the group. So, hey, you know, he's supporting open borders, man. 800-848-9222. This is the Frankie Russo Show. And, hey, it is what it is. I'm going to kick to, let's go to Mean Gene in Orange, New Jersey. What's poppin', Mean Gene?
Hey, Frankie Russo, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing okay, my brother.
Listen, I want to say God bless you for the work you're doing in the middle of the night here. You're a voice of reason, and there's a lot of people listening to your show. A lot of people are listening to your show. Well, I'm
trying, my brother. You know, and it's unfortunate that people are supporting candidates that are really gaming the system. They talk about that they're constitutionalists, and, you know, Ted Cruz knows that his thing hasn't been flushed out yet, and he's doing the same thing that Barack Obama did. And so is Marco Rubio. Marco Rubio is an anchor baby. Both parents are foreign nationals. They've yet to flush this out, but everybody wants to play this shell game and call me up and tell me that Rubio's going to win, and his press secretary is the son of an executive from Fox News. And that's not like gaming the system. And everybody was talking about Trump, what he did. He banged 20 chicks in one night 40 years ago. I mean, are you kidding me over here?
There's no stopping Trump. I've had division. A lot of people have had division.
I'm so tired of this. People calling me up playing this shell game, man.
No. Let me tell you something. Rubio has no shot. Trump is going to be the next president. There's nothing they can do about it, and it's killing them. They're all twisted. You watch the faces of all the broadcasters on TV. Just hit the mute button, and you'll see they're all twisted. They're scared. They know Trump's coming. Daddy's coming home. That's all I got to say.
I like that. Thank you, my brother. Thank you for the call, man.
All right.
God bless you. 800-848-9220. I'm going to kick to a Trump commercial. I'm just going to read this from the Breitbart News. They're reporting, while Donald Trump has pledged to deport those illegally residing in the country and temporarily pause Muslim migration, Rubio's immigration bill would have granted immediate amnesty and eventual citizenship to millions of illegal aliens. It would have doubled the annual admission of foreign workers, and it would have dispensed 33 million green cards to foreign nationals. Yeah, both parents of his are foreign nationals, by the way. They were naturalized 4 or 5 years ago after he was born. In the single span of a decade, despite current record immigration levels. That's what I'm talking about. Do you see what I'm saying? Everybody's calling me up about shell game. Lawyers, legislators that are arguing and over these a word or a phrase in an amendment. We got a guy that's built a $10 billion company that wants to bring all his expertise to the nation, and you're bringing up a Canadian natural-born citizen or an anchor baby that wants to run this country? They're legislators, freshman senators. Aren't you all sick of Obama for the last 8 years? You all call me up and cry about it, and then now we got a chance to really make a change, and you're talking to me about Cruz, Canadian natural-born Rubio. Are you kidding me over here? Let's kick to a Trump commercial, please.
I'm Donald Trump, candidate for president, and I approve this message. All talk and no action politicians have let us down, and America is in deep trouble. But I'm going to change that. First, I'm self-funding my campaign. I'm not taking special interest money, and I've called on other candidates to disavow their super PACs, but none of them have done it, which means they'll be puppets for lobbyists, donors, and special interests. I'll negotiate new trade deals, and those deals, along with my plans to cut taxes for the middle class and businesses, will bring American jobs back right here where they belong. I'll rebuild our military and make it so strong that no one will ever mess with us. We'll stop illegal immigration, and yes, we will build a wall, and Mexico will pay for it. I'm the only candidate running who can't be bought. I'll do what the politicians won't. I'll produce. We will make America great again.
New York is a great place. It's got great people. It's got loving people, wonderful people. When the World Trade Center came down, I saw something that no place on earth could have handled more beautifully, more humanely than New York. You had
800-848-9222. This is I'm telling you, Donald Trump, America's CEO for president. Woo! Let's go to Tommy in the Bronx. Tommy in the Bronx. POL Tommy, whoever the hell it is.
Hey, Frankie.
What's
did
up?
you look in the lotto at least?
I didn't get the lotto.
What? I gave you the lotto ticket, remember?
I know you did. You know what happened? I'm not going to lie. Could I be honest? I was snowed in. I mean, it was crazy for a whole week.
The idea was to look for a small prize in there. I gave you 5 chances.
All right,
in that
man.
lotto ticket. Did you look at it?
No, I haven't. Could I?
How can you not look at it?
Yeah, the package that was ticking.
Huh? You had 5 lotto tickets for the big lotto that was out.
You're PLO Tommy. I gotta watch you.
I said I gave you the ticket there.
Right.
Anyway, listen. Donald Trump, I'll give him a lot of credit. He's giving all his adversaries the DTs.
That's what I'm talking about. That's right. The Donald Trump. They're getting trumped.
No, that's a delirium tremors.
That's right. Because you know something? Donald Trump's going to beat a lot of people. He's beating a lot of people.
You're fired.
America's CEO is beating a lot of people, man.
Anyway, Frankie.
Yo.
You look at the ticket at least.
I promise you. PLO Tommy, I promise you. I got to get... I'm not going to open it, though. I'm going to wait till I come on with the grace of God. I come in the air next week, and I'll open it. How's that?
The what?
I'll wait till next week, and I'll open it on the air, okay?
Well, why do you have to open it now and check it out?
I don't have it in front of me. It's ticking, and my producer's got it in the box, he said.
What do you mean he has it in the box?
He said it's ticking. He put it in the box.
You should have had it in your hand.
I know. Hey, PLO Tommy, thank you for the ticket. It's a trick. Are you tricking me? Are you PLO Tommy? I know you like the radical Islamists. I'm against them. They want to kill Americans. 800-848-9222. We're going to go to Gino. Gino wants to bring it. This is the Cruise Crew. What's up, Gino?
Hey, man, what happened to your homeboy on Thursday
My
night?
homeboy, what are you talking about? He raised $6 million in less than an hour. That's what he did.
Megyn Kelly could kick his ass, apparently, because he's a big fat punk. He didn't show up. All 115 pounds of her.
Punk.
He frightened her. Oh, I'm so afraid of Megyn
Kelly. Are you for real? Hey, listen. You like to play the shell game? Hey, let me ask you a question.
You are out of your mind.
What do the Calgary Flames? What do the Calgary Flames and Ted Cruz have in common?
This guy punked out on Megan Kelly.
What does the Calgary Flames and Ted Cruz have in common?
He has nothing to show for the time that he.
Guess what?
Because what did he do? He goes over there.
They're both from Canada.
Rally, and then two other punks go, like Mike Huckleberry and Rick Sanatorium.
They show Ted Cruz who they're supporting.
And he doesn't realize.
Ted Cruz don't have one United States senator supporting him.
Cruz, baby, the Cruz missile.
Yeah.
He stood up to
the Cruz missile, yeah. A Canadian.
He took his lumps and he gave lumps right back.
You're entitled to your opinion.
Your man Trump's the punked
but people been calling Frankie Russo up for the last 100 shows, crying about Barack Obama.
He punked up, Mo.
Crying about Barack Obama. And guess what?
For Donald Trump.
Cruzy is doing the same stuff Obama did.
You still finished? Are you still showing for that guy? 50.
My brother,
Cruz
is doing the same thing as Obama.
Why don't you talk to PLO Tom again? I say it's past.
Hey, come on, bro. You know something, my gangster? No due respect. You got to stop playing the shell game, man. You know, you're playing a serious shell game.
Come on, man.
You got a Canadian natural-born citizen.
Guy from Brooklyn. You're supposed to not punk out.
You probably like Anchor Baby from Florida.
He punked out on the debate. He punked out on
maybe
Vietnam,
you like
and he's
maybe you like the governor from New Jersey. He takes the selfies with Obama.
Anybody anymore,
and then he goes with Astorino. He goes against Astorino, and then we got Astorino supporting Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, I'm ashamed of you, Frankie. I really am. For a guy from Brooklyn, you should stand up for people who went to war in Vietnam. Not like Donald Trump, who went away. He got his department like a little punk ass.
You're entitled to your opinion, but now you're hating.
To the debate.
Listen, I'm the love me, hate me kid from Brooklyn. You're entitled to your opinion, and I'm going to stand up here and support Donald Trump to the end.
Yeah, well,
you could stand there and support Ted Cruz, the Canadian. You could go support freaking the baby anchor, the anchor baby from freaking Florida.
From the Bronx show.
Yo, let me tell you, $6 million for the vets in an hour. Who does that?
Hey, he's got $6 million pocket change in his coins, man. I wish I had $6 million. You know what I do with it?
Your boy's got $19 million. Your boy's got $19 million, right? Cruzy got $19 million. Where did his wife work? Goldman Sachs.
Turncoat Rubio.
Citibank. I'm not a banker. Oh, yeah. I'm against the Iranian nuke deal. And guess what he does? He votes for the Corker bill.
No,
really? He votes for the Corker bill.
Cruz.
What does the Corker bill do? What does the Corker bill do? The Corker bill takes 67 votes and a treaty. It reduces it to 34 for Obama. And Cruz stands in front of everybody and tells everybody how bad of a deal it is.
Ted Cruz stood up to them.
He stood up to nothing. He's a fraud. Him and Rubio deserve each other.
They stand up and fight. They go to debates with people that are against them.
I'm out of here.
Whole network.
Thank you, Gino. I'm out of here. Let's go to Jimmy Queens.
They still couldn't get Cruz out.
800-848-9222. You're entitled to your opinion. You want to play the shell game? Go right ahead. Let's go to Jimmy Queens. Is Jimmy in Queens there? Yeah. You might be there.
Hey, how you doing? What's up, Frank? How you doing?
What's up, my brother?
Listen, we want to get Trump elected, okay? Please, Frank, listen to me, okay? Don't let these guys call every week like that, brother, because we really want to get Trump elected. I saw Trump today coming out of the building. I saw him coming out of his building. I waved hello. He was leaving in the morning. What I'm saying is, we really want it. We need Trump. It's
exactly.
If he doesn't get in.
But you got to understand something, Jim. I'm Frankie Russo. I'm the love me, hate me kid from Brooklyn. I don't care who calls me up. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah,
I will defend. I will stand up for what I believe.
That killed a lot of people who would want to support Trump.
Hey, listen, I can't. Listen. We're going to put it. Donald Trump's not running for nobody. They're going to say stuff, and we're going to deal with it.
I got a question for you.
Go ahead.
Do you think now that Hillary's ship's going down, do you think that her ship is sinking? Do you think she might take Obama down with her?
That's a great point. You know something, bro? You just raised a great point. Why doesn't the media say also that the Obama's the president and the State Department is the Obama State Department, or maybe it's a co-presidency? That's a great point, man.
I hope she takes him down. I bet she could. I bet she could. There's no hell like a woman scorned. Right?
Absolutely, my brother. And he's obviously she's a criminal. Her husband is a criminal, and Obama, they're all criminals, you know?
I hope she does.
Thank you.
Listen. We have guys, Gino, John, that jerk off John. Listen, you're talking about Rubio, the ice cream man.
Oh, Rice, okay? Come on, man, Rice.
Ringing his bell, the ice cream truck that Savage says. And he even mentioned Savage. So here he is calling the show, saying all this stuff. We need Trump.
That's what I'm talking about, Jim.
Hope, guys.
Thank you for the call. Great call.
Right,
Thank you, Jim.
All right, bye-bye.
Thank you. 800-848-9222. I'm going to Ernie J. in Brooklyn. Ernie J. What's going on, Ernie? How you
Yo,
been?
Frankie, you're on fire tonight, baby.
What's up, my brother?
Who was for Trump even announced, huh?
What's
Who
that?
was for Trump before he even announced?
I know you were.
Yours truly.
That's right, absolutely.
Let me tell you something. To all these guys calling in and saying that Trump wasn't in the Army and he has, nothing to do with veterans. The guy has respect for veterans.
There you go, Ernie.
He's doing a lot of work. He's raising money for them. He's sincere. He's no joker. The guy's the CEO of a fantastic,
there you go,
establishment all over the world. He's got, real estate and golf clubs. The guy doesn't have to waste his time on veterans if he didn't want to.
There you go, my brother.
The guy is sincere.
Absolutely.
Not only that, the other thing is, can you get a load of Hillary wanting to put Obama on the Supreme Court?
Great point, man. That's scary.
I personally think that Obama's working on his resume right now to become the Shah of Iran.
I concur with you, my brother. Absolutely. It's pretty compelling. It's a pretty compelling story.
I think Donald did absolutely fantastic last night, standing up to Fox the way he did.
Absolutely, man.
And
that's what we need.
That shows backbone.
Exactly.
He's not going to let anyone in the media push him around. And for those who keep calling in and saying he doesn't give us enough statistics, we got to know what he's doing. Well, why don't you start watching some of his rallies, because he's always giving out information on what he wants to do.
Ernie J., that's a great point. I watched the South Carolina one, and he talked about the ice skating rink and how he fixed that problem.
We got two
that's an amazing
internet
situation.
feeds that have all his rallies, rsbn.tv, and you got One America News, and some people like myself are able to get One America News on Verizon, cable. You got to search around. You got to look for some of this guy's rallies, man, because he's giving out good information constantly.
Ernie J., man, God bless you. Absolutely. Thank you for the call. I'm going to kick now to a Trump commercial.
Hey.
And you're the guy... Ernie J., you're the guy that sent me those Trump commercials.
Yeah, you got to get the number 3 commercial in there once in a while.
With the grace of God, yeah. Next week, I'm going to start moving them around more.
Yeah, very good.
Ernie J., thank you for the call, man. God bless you.
Pump the Trump, baby.
Pump the Trump, baby.
I'm Donald Trump, candidate for president, and I approve this message. All talk and no action politicians have let us down, and America is in deep trouble. But I'm going to change that. First, I'm self-funding my campaign. I'm not taking special interest money, and I've called on other candidates to disavow their super PACs, but none of them have done it, which means they'll be puppets for lobbyists, donors, and special interests. I'll negotiate new trade deals, and those deals, along with my plans to cut taxes for the middle class and businesses, will bring American jobs back right here where they belong. I'll rebuild our military and make it so strong that no one will ever mess with us. We'll stop illegal immigration, and yes, we will build a wall, and Mexico will pay for it. I'm the only candidate running who can't be bought. I'll do what the politicians won't. I'll produce. We will make America great again.
Let's make America great again. Listen up.
We're pumping the Trump, baby. Let's kick to Marie from
Welcome to the
Yonkers.
boardroom.
Marie from Yonkers.
Hi, Frankie.
How you doing, girl? What's going on?
You know, I always have static on this station, and tonight I didn't. And I found you, and I'm listening to you, and I'm saying, "Oh my God, who is this?" Anyway, can I ask you a question?
You can ask anything you want.
I agree with you about Donald Trump, but you said something before. I can't believe all the things you're saying. I think you should keep just going on and saying them, and let everybody hear this. Who's connected to this, and who's on this, and who's on first. What did you say about Astorino?
Well, what happened was, okay, this is what happened here. Okay, I did this a couple of months ago during the gubernatorial election. Astorino was running against Cuomo, and the Brooklyn Borough president, I think her name was Leetta James or something like. I don't know her exact name. She called Astorino Bull Connor. So on the air here, I stuck up for Astorino because Bull Connor was a very bad statement. She said it right by Cuomo, and Cuomo didn't correct her. Bull Connor was a segregationist from the 1958 Democratic National Convention. He was hosing African Americans, sicking the Dobermans on them, and they were lynching African Americans back in the day. And all those segregationists at the time were doing all that unfortunate, horrific stuff to African Americans down south. So I was calling out the Brooklyn Borough president and Astorino, saying that that's terrible. We got to vote for Astorino because he doesn't think that way, right? Mm-hmm. And then Christie doesn't endorse Astorino. He stays neutral during the gubernatorial election. And then recently, Astorino supports Hillary Clinton's candidacy, saying that she's got a bright candidacy coming out of my county and all this stuff. Are you kidding me?
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I'm like, who are these people? That's what I'm saying. When all these things are going down, people are not telling you the truth. Cruz is a ruse. He's a Canadian. His wife works a big position with Goldman Sachs, and they talk and walk around like he's this big outside guy. Rubio's an anchor baby. Both parents are foreign nationals, and I read the Gang of 13 of the Gang of 8 immigration bill, 2013. I meant 2013 Gang of 8 immigration bill was a big thing at the last debate. So people are playing these ruses, and really, in all actuality, Cruz is ineligible. He was born in Canada, but obviously it has to be flushed out. Nobody wants to flush it out, and everybody would rather play the ruse game and play this shell game with everybody, and now tell everybody the truth. And everybody wants to bring out what Trump did 20 years ago. He didn't do this. He didn't do that. He said this.
You know what I think, Frankie, and see if you agree with this. First of all, they were Megan is a very beautiful woman.
Absolutely.
And she's a very beautiful woman, and she wasn't fair to him.
That's right.
And she wasn't fair to him, and so when she's not fair to him, you have to assume that the whole station is not fair. So now, if they weren't fair to two people last night, which I don't think that was right either, the way they ganged up on people, but they ganged up on him first. So they ganged up on the other two last night to make it look good because they ganged up on Trump the other time before that.
Well, Marie, that's a great point. And in addition,
to make it look good, now we'll look.
Breitbart News is reporting that Rubio's press secretary is the son of a Fox News executive. Is that fair?
Yes.
So then we find out that the head of the Rupert Murdoch, I guess he's the owner of the CEO or whatever he is of Fox News. He's a co-chair of a big lobbying group that's for open borders. And guess what? Donald Trump is for closed borders. Donald Trump is for the wall. So and you got people calling us up and calling me up and telling me that Donald Trump is not a stand-up guy? Are you kidding me?
Well, he's very stand-up, and I'll tell you why he stands up. Before he ever was running for anything, they busted his chops that he was too rich, that he had hair that was all over, and he was wearing a wig, and they said things about him. And so you know what? He said it back. He didn't hide it. He said it openly. He said it back, what he did about people. Maybe it's me, but I think a lot the way he thinks. When he says that somebody's ugly, in a way, He's not saying this because he really wants to demean them. What he's really saying, it's hard to look at them when they talk. And he's making a comment. And if you're looking at somebody who's on television and their hair looks like it's ironed and their face is stiff and whatever they're saying is not going to be interesting. You're not going to want to listen because the whole thing is stiff. He's more natural. He's very natural, in my opinion. He says what is true and what people are thinking and wouldn't dare say. And let's face it, people have gotten on him, Ozzy O'Donnell, number one. And he's been nice to people. He's very respectful. I like him. I like him as a person.
I do too.
I really do.
I never met him, but I think he'd be a great president. Marie, thank you for the call, man. It's very refreshing.
Nice to listen to you. I'm going to put you on every night.
God bless you. It's my 101st show over here at 77 WABC. Thank you so much for the call.
Okay, Frankie.
God bless you. 800-848-9222. I'm under 10, so I'm going to kick to. All right. I don't know who to kick to. I tell you, I got Rick from Yonkers. I got Joey from Toms River. I got Rick from New York, Joey from Staten Island, and Joey from Queens. So I don't know. I mean, I know where are the ladies, man. It's nice when you get the ladies on. Let's go with let's go from Rick from Yonkers real quick, and I'm going to move fast with this rest of the time. What's up, Rick?
Oh, Frank.
What's up, brother?
Did you hear what Iran did today?
What'd they do now?
They had a drone go over one of our battleships.
And what happened?
No, but they had a drone.
And what happened? Did they shoot?
No, they wasn't armed. It went over the battleship, checking it out.
Right.
It was on the news.
Okay.
Frank, you seem like you don't want to talk to me no more.
Well, last week you called. You called me up last week. I'm feeling good. I get Rick on the phone. I'm offering you a beer. It's my 100th show, and you're freaking,
Well, I didn't know that.
You didn't know that. I was saying it for the whole show. And now you're calling me up. I did a whole soliloquy on Iran with the Post editorial.
But they had a drone, Frank. Isn't that important?
Unbelievable, bro. We've been saying
Where'd they
this.
get the drone from, Frank?
What do you think? I mean, come on. Iran's buying Airbuses.
Don't you remember when Obama let the drone fall in their hands?
Oh, please. Obama,
Frank, come on, man.
Bro, I've been saying this from freaking Jump Street, right?
And I love Trump. I think Trump is the best thing on the planet.
Now you're showing some love over here. That's what I'm talking about.
Trump.
Okay, good.
Trump is he makes Ronald Reagan look bad.
You're gonna pump the Trump?
Say that. Oh yeah, definitely.
We're pumping the Trump?
I'm voting for the Trump, man. I'm voting for Bernie Sanders. You kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Feeling the burn.
Excuse me, Frankie. Bernie Sanders. I'm coming in to tell you we're gonna raise taxes on everybody.
90%.
Bernie Sanders is a retard in my opinion.
Hey, Rick, thank you for the call, man.
No, Frank, I'm sorry I said that word. I know.
No, I got to move. I got like 5 minutes left,
You're
bro.
ignoring me now, Frank.
Never ignore you. I got you on the air, right?
Yeah, but Frank, why are you being... You seem like you cut me off a lot lately.
Never cut you off. I've only got an hour. This show is like... I got 5 minutes left. Thank you so much. 800-848-9222. Go to Joey in Toms River. And then I want to go to Joey in Queens. What's up, Joey?
Frankie, the point is tonight that I think a lot of people are naive about Megyn Kelly.
Oh, let's hear this one. Okay, let's hear.
Fox really set Trump up for this whole thing about what Megyn said to him that night. The question that she asked him, they knew it would send him off into a tizzy.
Okay.
They knew that. And just the fact that he didn't come back on their show, did they ever do anything or say anything to Hillary Clinton about what her husband might have done during his presidency?
Great question.
No, you know why? Let me tell you why.
Let me hear.
Because they want her in.
Right. Great point.
Okay?
Great point.
Don't be so damn naive.
Great point,
Joe. What's going on here?
I like that. That's interesting. That's an interesting perspective. I like that. Interesting. That's why we got to push Donald Trump. He's the only guy that's going to pull this thing off.
But, Donald's got an uphill battle here.
Yeah, what he's up. You're 100% right, Joe. You're 100% right.
Yeah,
it's scary. The stuff.
He's fighting he's fighting the media.
Right? It's unbelievable. Hey, Joe, thank you for the call, man. Great point. Thank you.
You're welcome.
800-848-9222. I'm going to go to Joe in Queens, and then I'm going to take. We'll go to John.
Cruz can't win because he's got a terrible speaking voice. It's torture listening to him.
Isn't it?
It's like chalk, when they screech chalk when you were in school, and it tortured you.
Did you hear his? Hey, did you hear his speech on the Corker bill? How he was against the Iranian nuke deal?
Yeah, I mean the guys.
And the Corker bill reduces Obama's threshold to get his fake fraud nuclear deal with the Islamo-Nazis. And it's crazy. And he stands there with a straight face telling everybody how he's against it, and then he votes for the Corker bill, and the Corker bill reduces Obama's threshold.
Yeah, okay, Frank Yosa, I want to ask you, what film's going to win the Oscar?
Great I like this guy. I hope I didn't see, honestly, and I'm going to be real. I'm a movie guy. I haven't caught all these movies. I'm more of like I wait till it goes on the pay-per-view and I buy them and I watch them after this whole thing. But I'm more. So I hope. I guess I heard Creed is a great movie. Maybe Creed will win. Maybe Creed will surprise us. I don't know. I don't even know if was it nominated. I don't even know if it was nominated. But I don't know, quite frankly. But I'm watching the Super Bowl and it's going to be a great one. So that's what I'm watching.
Yeah, that should be awesome. It should be awesome.
But I do like, I'm going to cut. I do like the Oscars coming because I do love the Oscars, and I do love all the movies that the American Movie Classics comes out for like 31 days. That come out with all these past Oscar movies. So it's amazing for 31 days, American Movie Classics. So that's what I really look forward to with the Oscars. But anyway, great call. Thank you so much, Joey from Queens.
Yeah. Okay,
I'm under two. Thank you.
God bless. I appreciate it.
Thank you. God bless. We're going to go to Joanne in New Jersey. What's poppin', Joanne? You there, Joanne?
Oh, hi. How are you, Frankie?
Good. How are you?
Hanging in there. Look, I just wanted to say it's really, really, really important that we get Trump elected because
That's what I'm
he
talking
is
about.
the only one that said that he's going to put a moratorium on these refugees that are coming in so that we know that they're Islamic refugees. There's no way they're vetting them. They are. You know what's happening in Germany, what's happening in Italy,
Exactly.
what's going to happen in Italy, etc.
Britain.
And it's really, really dangerous for our country, and people have to wake up because this is the number one issue, is what can happen to our country in the future. They're talking about, like, in 2020 or something, it's going to be really bad if we don't stop this inflow. And there's a rape epidemic right now in Germany, in Sweden.
Unfortunately, 100%
major
right.
rape epidemic. Yep.
Terrible.
They're covering it up. You know what happened in the beginning of the year, January? The New Year's thing in Germany, and you want to hear something really funny? In Cologne, Germany, they're handing out pamphlets to these refugees to not rape women. Okay.
It's craziness.
So why would they?
Hey, Joanne, thank you for the call. You're 100% right. We got to elect America's CEO, the next president of the United States. Thank you for the call.
Welcome to the boardroom.
Frankie Russo Show. You can't keep up with this. You can't. No way. See you in the future.